Hello, and welcome to another chapter of a tome pulled right off the shelves at the heart of the jackals. This is Rigar, part 13, Facing Fate. Let's get to work.
Hundreds and hundreds of blasting steam clouds venting from the noses and the frustrations of the lizard-faced Morag, and the riders fused at their waists into the backs of the beasts. Korvoth kept his eyes at the ground, an insult to the men surrounding him.
"Face me, monster!" a jackal shouted as he writhed upon the back of his all-too-calm SUV-sized mount, his rage weighing upon each rushed word.
Korvoth felt the fire creep into his voice, empowering it, altering some of the details behind the way he thought and felt.
Why should I face you? What would be the worth in that? Even Korvoth was a little shocked at the sound that he now heard in his own ears, so different that it was.
"What is your name, monster, so that I may relish the sound of it after I rid the world of your presence?"
I am the light, scorching and searing all that it sees. The words found their own way to his lips. All the Morag began to rustle in their encircling presence, unsettled by this turn of phrase. I am the dark, covering and concealing all within my reach.
"Never speak those heinous words before our kind, monster!" The jackal urged his mount forward as if moving his own legs. Man and beast living as one. Hefting a javelin, the jackal prepared to hurl it at his target. "Before I slay you, what is your name?"
He could hear Lothrin's precious lectures resounding off the inside of his skull. The Morosi collect names. It fuels their warrior spirit. The leadership wear them, etching each one into their very flesh and emblazing the burn with a dark ink outline and white ink inside. Their elders, the ones that survived decades of battle, seem like a storm of difficult-to-watch shifting patterns of black and white. Now, there isn't much these hardened warriors fear, but if I had to guess, it would be a single, simple name. I am known as Korvoth. Every last Morag and Morosi rider trembled with a bit of fright from the mention of the name of their mythological destroyer. The man atop the one staring Korvoth down just barely kept the beast under his control.
"By the burden of my strength, I'll present the bounty of your corpse to the dancer myself." "You have no right, brother." Another rider separated himself from the massed horde of dizzyingly black and white scaled monsters. He emerged and challenged the first Morosi to speak. This one covered completely in names earned in battle despite his relative youth. "Be gone before you anger the dancer's true aims." "I serve the dancer the same as you, little brother." "Do not make me consult the dancer to see which one it will favor in front of all of us, elder brother. This thing serves that which we must never name."
Jaguru, I serve openly and honestly with all of my will for whatever Jaguru asks of me. Korvoth corrected them, finally addressing the new rider by casting his eyes upon him.
"This is not up for discussion, brother. As the chosen of the dancer, I will take this from you by force if I have to." "I understand, little brother." He nodded, relinquishing control of the situation to his younger sibling. May the dancer guide your hand and your heart. As the dancer desires, we must obey. He turned to Corvinus, and his mount slowly circled his target. I am Laurel.
Corvinus laughed long and loud. That's a girl's name.
Of this fact I am very aware, I assure you. The warrior remained relatively unfazed, but to Corvinus's watchful eye, there had been the slightest twinge of rage. My father cursed me to make me strong. He was so successful that in my 14th year I killed him and took his place in the Horde.
Skip the story already, I'm not interested. I don't have all day to meet my destiny, do I? Corvinus gestured for a bit of a hustle.
What do you wish to trade, monster?
It is simple, really. Safe passage for myself and my woman. South through your lands. We will dance the way of your people. Trial by combat.
Laughter. Every warrior tongue for a dozen miles was howling with glee at Corvinus's request. He stood there against their inadequate measure of him, almost bored. So calm and steadfast was his opponent that when Laurel stilled his riotous humor, he was unnerved by it. His connection to the dancer warned him. This thing you're looking at is dangerous. Despite what you see, you should never have spoken to it before you killed it. Deal! Laurel swallowed against his sudden onset of fear. You should have argued for a quick death. You will likely be receiving one, but we will have our fun flaying your woman to our content.
It will not come to that, I assure you. You will be the one to die, and I will move on. It's a very simple process. The warriors in the background laughed again, but this time Corvinus noted how Laurel stared daggers at him while he readied his weapons. Corvinus adjusted his grip on the pistol, shifted his feet, let his fears slip from him, and observed every last centimeter of his opponent. The timing would have to be just right. And so it is. Our time together has once more come to a close. I have been Lothran, and this was Rigar, Part 13. Facing Fate. Another tale from the heart of the Jackals. Go ahead, Korvoth.
Yes, sir. Okay, that's the end of the story today, folks. Please leave all your comments, questions, and kindnesses down below. Don't be a jerk, though. And don't forget to stay safe out there. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to show your support. And when you subscribe, there's this bell thing. You gotta click it. And make sure you get notifications when we release our videos every day, because you don't want to miss none. Good night and good luck. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you again tomorrow.